122. Welcome to another episode of Lindsay's Library. So, I don't know if the microphone picks up this same thing in the background, but I've had to start using it again due to the current situation. So, that you don't hear whatever might happen in the background. So, yeah. I used to use that before I had a noise-canceling microphone, but now I'm having it used again because this microphone is more noise-dampening. And it doesn't work when people are talking loudly in the background. And I can't guarantee that they won't, so ban. Yeah. So, in today's episode, I'm going to be reading chapter 42 of Maniac Magee, written by Jerry Spinelli. So, here goes nothing. 42. George McNabb was the first to speak up. He was stretched out on the only new piece of furniture in the house. A tilt-back lounge chair, said McNabb. What's he doing here? The awkward silence that followed was merciful, broken by Piper tugging on Maniac's arm. Where's my birthday present? What'd you get me? Maniac pulled the present from his pocket. Piper exclaimed, A watch! No, said Maniac, a compass. It tells you which direction you're going. Like to the ocean? Asked Russell. The ocean, Mexico, anywhere in the world. Only one thing. What's that? Maniac took the compass from Piper's hand. I'm keeping it till school's over. If you go every day, both of you, then you can have it back and sail around the world. On our raft? Piper cheered. Is it a deal? Piper and Russell and Maniac did a three-way high five. It's a deal. George McNabb pulled himself up from the easy chair and shuffled into the kitchen. He wore bare-backed slippers over bare feet. His white ankles were dirty. He took a beer can from the fridge and headed for the steps. Let me know when it leaves, he said, and went upstairs. Maniac could feel the voltage that surged through Mars Bar and crackled black lightning from his eyes. Quickly he clapped his hands. Hey, isn't this a party? Where are the games? So they played games, silly games, whose main objects seemed to be shrieking and screaming. Mars Bar allowed himself to be dragged into them, but his jaw was clenched and his eyes kept straying into the gaping hole in the ceiling, and to the cobras, who were slouching against the walls and baseboards, sipping beers and watching his every move. None of them had spoken since Mars and Maniac walked in. Of course, as far as the little kids were concerned, the highlight of the whole party was not the birthday boy, Piper McNabb, but the McNabb's new pillbox. They found every excuse to stay inside it. They fought over space at the narrow gunnery slots. When Mars Bar whispered to Maniac, What is that? Maniac said. Maniac said it was a bomb shelter. Then Russell called, Let's play Rebels. White's in the pillbox, black's outside. A cheer went up, and a dozen kids stampeded into the pillbox. Their gabble circled the cinder block walls and popped from the gunnery slots. I'm gonna be white. I'm white. Me too. Too many in here. We need more blacks. Not me. Not me. We ain't got enough guns. Only the ones with the guns are in. The rest of you get out. You're black. Give me a gun. I had it first. Come on, you meatballs. Blacks is the best part. You get to charge. Yeah, we get to lose. Look, you can use beer cans for grenades. You can lob grenades. Then you do it. Well, somebody gotta be black, else we ain't playing. I'm counting. Time I hit 10, I want to see 5 of ya out of here. 1, Russell counted. No one came out. Not at 9, not at 10, not after 10. Maniac and Mars Bar stared in silence at the gunnery slots, where wide open eyes began to appear, one pair atop another. The three words that Mars Bar sneered, the joke that he spat out, "Yeah, bomb shelter," did not even have the moment to themselves, for just then another word, "Geronimo!" came plunging from the sky and landed with a floor-jarring, heart-stopping crash directly behind him. A cobra had jumped from the hole, a fat, red-haired cobra, who was now rolling on the floor and laughing so hard, as were all the cobras, that his face matched the color of his hair. "You see him? You see him jump? I never see his face? Somebody check out his pants. Check out his drawers. Oh man, oh. Maniac had to wrap Mars Bar in a bear hug to keep him from charging the fat red roller. The laughter stopped, as if cut by scissors. The cobras were standing. John McNabb sauntered forward. "You got a problem, Sonny?" "That wasn't funny, John," said Maniac. "He could have been hurt." Maniac kept his eyes on Mars Bar. "I ain't talking to you, McGee. I'm talking to Sonny here. Don't you like our party, Sonny boy?" Mars Bar strained against Maniac's arms. "You ain't got to worry about me coming to no more your parties, Fishbelly. And you ain't got to worry about me invading this..." Well, not gonna use that language. But we're just gonna call it a hole, because that's got some choice words. "Anybody come to a block away, they faint from the smell." McNabb advanced. Maniac shouted, "John, you owe me one. I brought the boys back." McNabb took another step and then strayed. The cobra stayed, and Maniac climbed the struggling Mars Bar for dear life. Clamping the struggling Mars Bar for dear life. Lugged him down a gauntlet of seething eyes to the door in the street. Mars Bar wrenched free and stomped on ahead. Maniac followed. It was almost dark. High above the streetlights were buzzing on, one by one. After several blocks, Mars Bar wheeled. "You suckered me. You softened me up with them pick peoples, then bring me here. What'd you think? I was gonna cry? Okay, I come over. I did it. It's done. And don't you be comin' around no more. You hear me, fish? 'Cause you ain't only seen me half bad yet." He turned and headed due east. Maniac walked another way. It was a good question. What had he thought? What had he expected? A miracle? Well, come to think of it, maybe one had happened. While he was looking for one miracle, maybe another had snuck up on him. It happened as he clamped and lugged. He was clamping and lugging Mars Bar down the gauntlet of cobras, trying to keep him alive. And what was Mars Bar doing? Fighting him. Maniac strained to get loose and bust some cobras. Outnumbered, outweighed, but not outhearted. That's when Maniac felt it. Pride for this East End warrior, whom Maniac could feel trembling in his arms. Scared as any normal kid would be, but not showing it to them. "Yeah, you're bad alright, Mars Bar. You're more than bad. You're good." Maniac stopped. He had been walking in circles. It was dark. He turned one way, then another. For the briefest moment, thinking to go home. Thinking, it's time to go home now. Then remembering that once again, he had no home to go to. And that ends chapter 42 of Maniac Magee, written by Jerry Spinelli. I hope you enjoyed it, even though there was one word I definitely couldn't read, because this is a kid's video, and I'm not gonna encourage that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, and well, you can't comment, sorry. Anyways, please be sure to like and subscribe. Also, if you want, you can check out the things that are in my description below. I have the link for my affiliate with So Sick Clothing. There's a promo code for that gives you 15% off site-wide. That promo code is LGrace15, and the rest of the links are my merch, my social media, my website, all the things like that. Not sure when I'll be able to do edit captions again, but we'll see. Whenever that happens. Yeah, thanks for watching, and above all else, stay fabulous. Bye!